Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88. We're back. Playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to be going through the upper city of Taris. Now this is going to be the workbench. Now what we did do is we grabbed a vibration cell, which will increase your damage by physical, which is definitely something that you want to do. Fortunately we haven't gotten anything else, but we'll be getting that stuff a little bit later. Let's open up the locker. And let's head out. Now every time we leave, we gotta figure out who we're gonna take with us. Of course, it's gonna be Carth.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Yeah. You're gonna die. Now for those of you guys who are watching, if you guys can throw a like down below. Wonderful. Won't someone come look searching for this patrol? Alright man, whatever you say. If you're gonna hide the bodies, I'm totally cool with that. Alright, low security door. Let's have Carth open this thing up.
On it. It's open. Sure.
Alright, now this is gonna be
Who
Dia.
are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Oh, come on, you can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Was there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Well, maybe I can speak to him for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Let me see if
I
you have
can't
any
help you
questions
there.
that I want to know
Since
about.
this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my...
Yeah.
Goodbye and good luck.
Alright. So she's someone that we need to help. Again, for those of you guys who are watching, I'm definitely going to be of the light side. I like being the good guy. It's the only way I like to play these games. Pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Pitching Ace 88. Yeah, new energy shield. Okay. What's so great about these? Never mind, I actually know all about them. Basically, they're just added protection. And yeah, we want to... Let's see what you have.
What are you?
Illegal aliens. Let's see what you got for sale. That's actually really good if you're trying to go for the stealth route, which I'm actually not going for. He has a military suit, light battle armor. I like that too. Alright, so we're going to show our sell list. I would recommend sell this. Just because blaster rifles, the person that is going to come with one, or that I'm going to get that would use it, is going to already have it. So that's definitely good against droids. However, we're not going to be facing droids just yet. But we'll keep it here just so I can switch it out. Sell one. Basically, I am just buying it to get this light armor. Which will basically mean I'll be able to get the light armor and we'll be able to give Karth the combat suit. And it'll definitely always like to be
On it.
Karth because around these places it's
It's
nice for
open.
him to get through these security doors. Now this is just regular Twi'lek.
Kudu, Tunirama na prakadonka sir.
Yeah, we're just here to loot some of your stuff, don't worry. I swear, man, this game just brings back amazing memories. So that's to go outside. We're not really going to go out there just yet.
On it. It's open.
It's an Ithorian. He'll say the same thing. They're all shocked that you're coming into their room. And the nice thing is that stealing all these people's stuff actually does not count as being evil. It really should,
On it.
but it doesn't.
It's open.
There we go. So basically looted everything we can from here. Before you get out here, you're going to want to make sure that you have a certain amount of cash left. Ooh, pouring. Pretty cool. So you're going to want to make sure that you have at least 200 bucks. So you do that by looking here. We have 189, so we're going to have to pick up some money at the slots. Or not really slots, it's just a really fun card game. Now, when you first come out here, you're going to want to talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind? You
Nope.
got.
They're going to actually have to make it trigger. Look at this, man. This is like 2002, 2003. Amazing graphics. There it is. Speak to
Yes,
Karth.
what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Talking about like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Well, them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably
No, you're
mean
not.
well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright. So that brings up actually another interesting aspect of this game. You're actually going to be able to go through and talk to all your people and actually affect them in certain ways. First game to ever really do that. This is going to be Kebla Yurt.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Well, let me see what you got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Yep. Now, she has this. Now, that is definitely something I'm going to be getting later. However, I know that there's no way for me to get 900 credits at this point. What you do want to do is you do want to buy a permacrete detonator for later, so definitely pick that one up if you guys want to. This one is definitely really nice as well. You can pick it up, not something I would recommend as of right now. There's some other ways that we got to go about getting money. We're going to head to the cantina first, though. There's like one huge major thing that we will be picking up here. And that will be talking to this guy.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be going now.
Of course, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Yes, I do. Now this is going to be my main money-making aspect of this game. I will let you know that I am playing light side, however, I will be a little dark in the way that I will be cheating a little bit. So this is called Pazak. Pazak or Pazak, whichever you want to prefer.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris? My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taris. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
Now this guy you can only win, I believe it's 6 or 7 times. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wager everything that you have, and you're going to want to play against this guy. I'll show you guys a little bit about the rules of this, and then I will be off the clock playing until he tells me that I cannot play anymore. This is actually a really fun game. It's very similar to Blackjack. You get dealt random cards, but you can modify your cards with the bottom hand. Now you'll notice that he has a lot of negative cards, which are very, very helpful. However, you don't get a bunch of negative cards when you first start off. Those are ones that you either have to buy or have to acquire from other people. So like right there, I just lost. I couldn't even do anything about it. It's a best of 3, or the first one that gets to 3, I should say. See, now he's gonna have that. Now, what I could do is I could use any one of these. So I'm gonna use 19, I'm gonna stand, and I won the set. Very rarely do you get these all filled up, but you do have a limit at this point. That was very unfortunate. But see, that's why I didn't use the 2. And I could show you guys me doing this, but this takes a little bit of time. Ton of fun. I've always loved this little game. But it is something that takes a little bit of time. I sure hope I win this first one. Son of a gun. Alright, I may not win. We'll see. We're gonna have to go lucky because I'm not gonna get anywhere close to it. Son of a gun.
Pazak is not for everyone. It requires both nerve and skill. Perhaps you should practice before risking your credits against such a skilled player as myself. Unless you like losing.
Alright, goodbye, buddy.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
Yes, I do. But anyways, guys, I'm going to see you guys back in a little bit while I grab some credits. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, folks, and we're back. And as you can tell, we left off at 89, now we're at 289. So you can beat that guy 5 times before he says this.
I do not lose at Pazak very often, but you've made a habit of beating me. I think it is obvious what that means. You cheat!
Ah, come on. Me? Cheat? I don't know what you're talking about.
I have not been able to figure out how, but I know you're cheating. I'm simply too good to lose this often, and I refuse to play Pazak with a cheater. You can leave now, cheater. I won't be wasting any more time with you.
Alright, buddy. If you say so. Anyways, now this is Sarna. Now you need to be level 3 or at least have a persuasion that's a little bit higher, so we're not going to talk to her just yet.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings. Something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Alright. Well, who do you think you're gonna get lucky with, man? Sorry I ruined your groove. Yes.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Dude, this is like a $300 suit of combat armor. I don't know what you're talking about, chick. I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
What? I don't even work here.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Alright, if you say so. Crazy.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
So this is going to be the dueling ring. This is definitely a fun part of the game. And I'll be showing it off very soon. In a few videos.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
That's pretty awesome. Anyways, guys, when we're going to do this, we're going to do this kind of all in one fell swoop. So we're just going to kind of leave that be right now. Now, Sarna, again, we are going to need to be able to gain some experience. So the way I found to do that is come back out here after you've already pissed off the rich girl. And if you come around here, you get Lavin Thugs. And basically these come out here because that chick got all mad at you. So the great thing about this is you get experience. Oh, actually Vibroblade. It's also very helpful. So we're going to level ourselves up. Persuade up. Feats. What's also very good to have is Empathy. More for the treat injury than anything else, just because we're going to have a cure later on as a force power, and that's very important. And it also has Persuade, which I really like. So there you go. Basically, that's +4 Persuade at least. You have no problem at this point being able to convince Sarna that you are on her side. And I believe we'll be able to talk to Sarna. We might need to coerce her a little bit more, though.
I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm pitching Ace-88.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
Well, I'm not actually from Taris. I'm just stuck here until the quarantine ends.
You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all.
Hey, we're both strangers on Taris. We have to stick together.
You're right. It's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
You've got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly. It's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
We just need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Oh, sounds good. I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Now that, right there, not locking up the uniform, that is what we needed. We'll be talking to that guy very soon. Now, it's at this point right now, we're gonna kind of finish, we gotta meet her at the apartments, which is actually on the north part of Terrace. There's at least one little thing that we can do over here. Yeah, okay.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. Yep, so basically we can attack these guys, and you actually get light side points for killing the bad guys, which is actually pretty cool. I kind of enjoy that.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Well, maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
And this is exactly why you do a little bit of that Pazak, because you're gonna give him 100 credits for a simple reason after
You're
this.
giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yes, you shall. You get good experience points, which is great. You get light side points, but what you really, one of the reasons you do that is because the guys that you just killed have 100 credits on them, basically, 50 apiece. So we definitely want to go that way, but let's head over to the medical facility. Gurney's not a guy I want to talk to. Let's talk to
I see from your
Zelda
appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Wow, is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
And don't worry, Zelka, I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, yeah, I could use some
It
healing.
will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
So awesome thing is that he actually heals you, so if you go
Welcome
to the
back.
cantina to fight, you
Are
can
you in
just go
need
to
of
him.
healing or medical?
But we're gonna look at what he has for sale, see if there's anything. That's an implant level 3. Although it actually is pretty cool in terms of poisoning for the Undercity, you can't really use anything about it just now, which is unfortunate. Now, we can open this for the lab personnel only. However, I want to make sure that my persuade is up high enough, so I'm going to be coming back here when we give him the serum.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Well, yeah. Why does he want the cure so bad?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Alright, so that's downstairs in the lower office. Oh, that's great, but I think I will pass on that. You get a little hint up here in the corner that there's a little area that you can actually go to. So now we're going to be going to the Upper City North. Now I'm going to be going through this area in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Comment, like, as always. Love you guys. See you guys all later. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.